Oh, I love it. Our next guest brings us demonstrations because, well, if the Blue Jays hit as well as we do on our demonstrations, they beat Texas today, no problem. Sid Bolton's back with us, and he's not clashing with his apparatus.
No, I'm definitely not clashing. Brought another Dyson product. We've had a few of them on the show before. This is a little different, though, Ted. We've talked about their vacuums. We've talked about the bladeless fan that they have. This is the AM11 Pure Cool Air Purifier.
Right.
Pure Cool.
This is a purifier?
This is an air purifier from Dyson. So what it does is it actually combines the technology they have for a fan with some technology that actually cleans the air and removes 99.5% of impurities. So it's got a microfiber filter inside there. And so what happens is the air goes through on the bottom,
right,
and then gets purified and then recirculated through the top part.
So, down to brass tacks. This is more suck than blow.
Well, I don't know if you want to say that or not, but it's really interesting because, of course, Dyson is well known for their technology essentially around moving air, right? Whether it's moving air through a vacuum or through a fan. And so they've taken that and they went through something like 485 different prototypes to get this just right, which is pretty amazing that they put a lot of money into research and development.
I feel the air is fresher since you've been here, by the way. So, in the bottom, out through the loop?
Yeah, so basically they have I can't remember the exact name of their technology that does this, but it's safe for kids because you can actually, when it's on, you can actually put your hand through here. You've got a remote to control it. It will spin back and forth. It can be set on a timer. And so basically you do have to replace the filter on this one. Some of the products don't need filters, but this one does. And it should last about a year with 12 hours of use per day. Now, a good case for this is actually for me, if you have pets who sometimes make boo-boos in the house and cause, that pet odor that a lot of us have. That's one reason why this is a great product if you have that situation. Also, it's 360 degrees, so you could actually put it in a corner of a room and it'll be just as effective as if it was in the center of the room. Because you might think to yourself, okay, I've got to have it in the center, but that's not necessarily true.
It doesn't pivot or anything. It looks like artwork, by the way, but it doesn't turn around or flip.
It does spin if you want it to. So basically, the thing is, in the winter, you might not want it to be doing that because it's going to provide cool air. So it's great. Like in the summer, if you want cooler air, this provides that by moving, stuff around. But if in the winter, if you don't want that, you don't have to have that.
I remember the original Star Trek episodes, and when you were putting your hand through, I kept thinking you were going to be transporting, like your arm wouldn't be there when you came back, sort of thing. But nothing happens. You just go right through the loop.
No, we don't have the plug working today, unfortunately, to get this going. But really neat product. And again, of course, like a lot of Dyson stuff, I mentioned, how many different things they went through. And of course, that does equate to a little bit more expensive cost maybe than you might be expecting to pay. I know you always ask me how much these gadgets cost that we show.
Me. Okay.
Yes, you. This particular one in Canada, about $550, which is actually not that much more than some of their fans are, like their desktop fans are. So you're getting that value of being able to move air around, but also purifying the air as well. So from that perspective, it's actually a very, very good value because it offers that to you. And the filters, I think, are around $70 to replace. And again, if you ran it continuously, it might only last you 6 months. But if you ran it like 12 hours a day, and again, the remote has a timer on it so that you can have it turn off for a certain amount of time in the evening or whatever when you're not benefiting from
good against pollen, all that kind of allergies.
Pollen, all that stuff, yeah. So if you suffer from allergies, whether they're from pets or other things, this is a product for you.
Back to the Future, boy. I can't let you get out of here as a baseball fan without the biggest thing going on now. The Chicago Cubs won their series yesterday. And what was it? Back to the Future 2. Marty McFly read off an announcement. The Cubs win the World Series. It was 2015.
Yes.
2015.
That's right. That's right, because they're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the film. So that was one of the predictions that came true. Of course, there was a bunch that didn't, being able to
well,
have
hang on a second. The Cubs are still in there.
Well, yeah, but some of the other predictions, of course, didn't come true.
Yeah.
But
well, no, Blue Jays fans are worried about that one. Cubs never won. In 101 years at Wrigley Field, never won a playoff series.
Sometimes,
It took Michael J. Fox to get it done.
Sometimes life imitates art.
Okay, well, good luck with your loop, and Thanks for the clean air.
No problem.
Sid Bolton's with us every Wednesday. We're talking tech only on Rogers Inside Brant. Thursday means our friends from the SPCA. In case you're wondering, last week's cutest dog in the world adopted. Caroline Bradley is going to be here with friends. Dance Discovery, you've got demonstrations, and Gary Jeremy is going to be here. County of Brant Public Library, all on a Thursday. As always, thanks for doing it. Inside Brant.